Coming up on this episode of Luke and Pete Talking Sheet.
What's that song? Talk da da, too late.
Get it time!
Too late. My way. You're too late. My way.
Hey Sheetsters, welcome back to Luke and Pete,
Talking sheet.
the podcast where Luke and Pete
Talk that sheet.
every week.
How are we doing, Sheetsters? I am at 40% right now.
Luke has been in hospital.
Yeah.
Could have died. Yeah?
I felt like I nearly did.
Fuck up your ideas. This could have ended.
And just shout out to the Patreons. For those of you that sent lovely messages, thank you. I haven't been able to respond to them yet, but thank you. For those of you that send in jokes, yeah? 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 Yeah!
Yeah?
Yeah!
Yeah, so Luke had an infection in the old throat.
I got tonsillitis, and then it spread to an infection where I got an abscess that was blocking my airways, and
which, you know, a couple of...
I'm gonna be honest with you. Pete was calling me lazy beforehand and said and taking a piss. My voice changed. That's another thing that happened to me.
What?
I sounded like I was deaf. I sounded like... Do you remember? I sounded like I was deaf because I was going into... Even when I was speaking to the doctor, I had to go. What happened was I had to go to the GP. Yeah, I had to go to my GP because I was like, I'm getting worse and worse and worse.
So we went to record on Tuesday. Luke was feeling ill. He said, "Oh, fuck it, let's record." Right? We came in the studio. Luke was like, "I'm not feeling up to it." I said, "Come on, man, we're here." He said, "No, we'll do it another day." So he had a sore throat. Then 4 days later, you were like, "My throat's not getting better," and I was like, "A sore throat should be getting better by 4 days in." But you were like, "No, it's getting worse. I'm struggling to breathe."
Yeah.
Bacterial vaginosis of the throat.
Yeah, and that's what I said. I said to Pete. Pete said, "Is it flu?" I said, "No, it's not flu." And I was like, he said, "What is it?" I was like, "I might be an infection." He's like, "You're scruffy."
What scruffs have you got that on?
All right. Anyway, so I go to my GP, and like I'm telling you, on the Friday. So I've been sick since the Monday. So on the Friday, I go to the GP. I can't talk now. My voice has changed now. Like I'm struggling to talk.
Who talking like that?
No, I was like, "No, can you?" And like I won't do the hand movement.
You didn't have to do that.
No.
You didn't have to do that.
But that's what it sounded like I was doing.
Did you feel when you were talking like that? You had to do that?
No. But it felt
describe
like
what you were saying.
It felt like that's what would go along with it. I was like, "If you can, I'm here, see doctor. I'm here, see doctor." And the woman's like, "What?"
Yeah.
Appointment. And I go into the GP.
Special needs is down there.
Put your special helmet on. No. Anyway, so I go in.
Not funny.
No,
not
I go
funny.
in. No, it is. No, it is
funny.
It
but
is.
Obviously in the context of the situation.
So I go into the GP and I'm like, she was a nice Asian lady. She was like, "You all right?" I was like, "Mm-hmm." She's like, "Oh, you don't even want to speak." So she was like, let me examine you. Let me see. She was like, she put the little popsicle stick thing on the thingy.
The wooden one?
Yeah. Oh. With the back of the free. She's like this. "Oh my God, you need to go to A&E now." She's like, "I'm going to call them. I'm going to call them. She called them and she's like, yeah, she explained it. She got, this is her own words. "The doctor sounds quite excited to see you down there because you don't get these very often," or something like that.
Quite excited?
That's what she said, yeah.
Oh, it's in like, you don't get it enough?
Yeah, they don't see it, I don't know.
It's quite unique.
I don't know. Well, anyway, so she's like, "You need to get down to A&E right now," yeah?
Yeah.
And I'm like, all right.
Did they give you an escort or something?
What?
Did you get an escort?
No, they just said, "Go to A&E now."
Oh, really?
Yeah. So I go to A&E.
No, I wrong Luke. So my dad's a doctor. And then...
No. Yeah. So Pete phoned me. I'm like, "I've got to go to A&E. Listen to me, Pete. I've got to go A&E. Pete's like, "You got to go A&E."
I thought you were taking the piss.
"You got to go A&E, do you?" I'm like, Pete, seriously, he's like, what? Oh, is it serious? Yeah, let me phone my dad. Or let me phone my daddy. Yeah. So he phones his dad, and his dad's like, Luke, Luke, tell me what your symptoms are, Luke. And I'm like, basically, he's like, okay, you're on the way. Go to the hospital now, Luke. Don't waste any time.
Luke was like, oh, I'm going to ping him in throat. My dad was like, what? What'd you say?
Yeah, speak up, boy.
What'd you say?
What'd you say, Luke?
I'm going to ping him in throat. I can't say it again.
I'm like, you hear me? Are you a doctor?
I'm like, Dad, he can't speak. I was talking to the patrons. There was a lot of jokes going about that there's a dick in your throat, obviously.
Yeah.
And you didn't appreciate it.
Someone, Laken messaged me. So I didn't know Pete's dick was that big. To get to the back of the throat.
Is that what you said?
To get to the back of the throat.
I was going to go into the hospital while you were in the hospital and be like, I'm here to see my boyfriend. Could you take a look at the infection on the end of my dick?
It's the same one he's got in his throat. Let's not have it spread about.
Yeah. So anyway, you went to the hospital. Go on.
Yeah, so
A&E.
I go to A&E, yeah. And I'm going to be honest with you, man. It made me appreciate this country because I walked in off the street and I've never been this sick before in my life. This is as sick as I've ever been. I'm still less than 50% now.
Yeah, you've got hives and rashes all over you.
Yeah. We'll explain that in a minute.
But non-contagious.
No. But
Thank
so
God.
I go in and there's this behind the desk at A&E, yeah? And I'm like, I'm meant to be seen now. He's like, yeah, well, you're in the right place. You've got to wait 3 hours. 3 hours and 20 minutes.
3 hours.
I'm like, my airways. I'm like, I don't think I'm meant to be waiting here. He was like, well, I'm going to go back up to reception and see if they contacted the doctor who I was sent down here to speak to. Yeah. He was like, all right. I was like, can you let me know if my name's been called? He's like, no, I can't. Sorry.
Was he of English?
Black guy. Young black guy.
Yeah, it's a common.
And
it's quite.
He seemed gay as well.
Was he?
I thought he should be more empathetic.
Yeah.
I thought you should be more empathetic.
Yeah, I am a man.
Yeah. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
No, not because of that.
Why?
Because they're more, more
caring.
feminine. Yeah.
Why did he seem gay though?
Because he's feminine.
He could have just been a feminine guy.
I know, but I assumed that was on a
Oh, right, yeah.
I don't know if he was gay.
Yeah.
Anyway, he was like, I can't help you.
Oh.
And I was like, you. And I had to call him. I was like, even in my weakest state, I was gonna argue. I was like, I can't. That's when I knew I was sick. So I didn't even want to argue.
Yeah.
I was like, you can't help me.
Yeah. But he can't. He's a receptionist.
No. You can't let me know my name's been called. So if I could be sitting down there for 4 hours afterwards, after I get back and my name's already been called and I don't know, and you can't tell me my name's been called, doesn't make sense, does it?
Yeah, but he's used to hearing this all the time. That maybe when he started the job, he would have been more up for it. But now he's like, listen,
yeah,
I
but
hear
this is a
all the
problem.
time,
Yeah,
mate.
this is the problem with the system.
And no one ever dies. So.
It grinds you down, doesn't it? Until you think that's a standard.
Yeah.
But so cool. The doctor does come. The doctor who GP phoned comes and finds me, and they see me straight away. They put me on some painkillers, and then they examine. This is weird. Another thing as well. In my delirious moment, he said, what do you? There was like two doctors came into me, and he's like, what do you do? One was more experienced, I assume. The one who first came down, he seemed like he was learning from the other experienced one.
But the experienced one sent him. Go and look at it.
Yeah, but he came in afterwards, and they put on the thing where they can look down the hang.
What? What did they put on?
They put on the headgear
with the
light,
little
light, and the calibrate. I've watched him calibrate. They calibrate the light, like.
Oh, do they? What? Inside your throat?
No, not inside my throat, but just like before they look down my throat, they calibrate it. Like they put their thumbs together and look like
really?
like that. Yeah. Like,
Oh, really?
I'm like, me, like,
dickhead over here.
Yeah. All right, and then they examine him, and he's asking me, "What do you do? What do you do for a living?"
Why did he ask that?
I don't know. They're making conversation.
Okay.
What do you do for a living? And I was like, comedian, podcaster. And he's like, and the other doctor, though, Leslie, he was like, oh, that's where I recognise you from. And I was
trainee.
I was like, I want another doctor, please. I don't want anybody. I don't want any doctor who listens to me, helping me. Thank you very much. Leave. Like that thing.
And you can't now have a serious conversation about health because you're like looking at him like you've heard the clips about sex we talked about and stuff, and you think this is to do with sex.
He's nothing to do with that. He's nothing to do with that. He's nothing to do with that. Oh, yeah. Anyway, yeah, they took ages to find me a hospital bed, yeah. which was interesting. It took me a long time. I was sitting down for like hours just waiting for a hospital bed. They found me one late at night, and then they squeezed me in a 4-person ward, but they squeezed me in between two guys. Yeah,
2 other men.
yeah,
What, in a ward?
yeah.
No, so were they? So was it like friendly? Would you say?
Yeah, one guy, the guy next to me was very friendly. The guy across from me, he didn't speak at all. And the other guy across from me only spoke when I was leaving. The other guy to me, I never spoke to at all on the right. But this guy was very friendly, offered me his paper.
You form a camaraderie in those rooms, don't you?
Yeah, yeah.
Because you're like, we're all dying, technically. We could all die.
It did, yeah. He's something, the guy to left me, something in his stomach burst.
Did it?
Yeah.
Burst?
Yeah.
Well, and what happened? They're
gonna operate on him.
Oh, see, that's scary, man.
Mm.
And like then you have to eat properly and stuff after that, and
yeah. You realize you see a lot of people, like, I don't know, a lot of poor people around hospitals, man.
I remember being in Charlotte was in the hospital. She kind of had what you had because they put Luke on a drip.
Yeah, I had a drip of we'll get into that part 2 of why I'm so sick now, but go on.
But yeah, they put him on a drip to flush out this infection. Charlotte had the same thing when she had her kidney infection. She almost had blood poisoning. She was very close to getting blood poisoning. So she was in with people that were dying. The woman beside her died when I was there.
Really?
Yeah. We heard a family crying and stuff around the thing. It was really like this is like, should we leave the room now?
Really?
Because it was like...
Was she old woman though?
Old woman. And I'd been in there earlier in the week and she was just like moaning the whole time, like in pain.
No.
And then and then I came in another time and I was like, she just died. And I was like, oh, like this is awkward. Shall we like leave? And like her family are coming in and everyone's like, should we close our curtain and let them have the room?
See,
it's like kind of like it's awkward, isn't it?
This is a problem as well, yeah, with mine, because I'm in between 2 people.
Oh yeah.
When they open their curtains, they open mine.
When the doctor comes around,
I don't have my own curtain.
Yeah. When the doctor came around.
I couldn't say anything. You can't say anything. I didn't have my own curtain. When they want to get up to go, rip open, I'm like, oh, okay. I can see the guy, how you doing? You're right. And then when he wanted to close, he closes it again. I'm like, okay, we're closing curtains.
Why didn't you leave on the other side?
What?
Leave out the other curtain. You keep coming in my curtain.
No, I don't have a curtain.
No, I know.
It's just between,
But like, I know.
it's just between 2 guys.
I know, but where's the other side of the curtain? Because it's a square, isn't it? The curtain that goes around the bed.
Yeah, but it's like they brought one side along and then brought the other guy's curtain here so that I had mine. So I didn't
so it's closed curtains, but you're 3 in one little curtain.
But they put 2 little barrier things for me.
Oh, what
so
with the barriers?
Yeah. So I can't see them.
But not curtains, just a barrier.
Yeah, just barriers for me.
What? So you could look over the top?
Yeah.
You could look over the top of the barrier.
Yeah, but it's quite high. It was quite high.
Oh, was it?
Yeah. On a hospital bed. You put it in the paper. No.
Oh, so you can actually see over the top.
Yeah.
It's because they don't have the facilities, man.
Yeah, it's true.
But they're making use of what they got.
Yeah,
you know?
true.
So, so when they open the curtain, hi again.
Yeah. They just rip open the curtain and it's like I had no control over it.
It's when the doctor comes around to see them.
Yeah. And they open the curtain, the nurses.
Why didn't they just walk through the curtain? What are you flinging it open for?
I don't know.
It's just
but what am I going to say? Hey. He's like, shut up, this is my curtain. You don't have no curtain.
Yeah, I know. Honestly, at first.
I didn't realise at first that it was meant to be a 4-person ward. I realised like a day later, because I was like...
How many people were in it?
4 people, and then me as well.
Oh, so they lumped you in with them?
In the middle.
Yeah.
But when I realised was when I saw... This guy's like, I'm going to put my light on. Oh, for my reading? And I was like, I'll do that. I looked around. I had no light. I didn't have any light. He's like, I was looking for mine at the back.
You're like, listen.
Thank you. Oh, it was so stupid.
Oh, that is so diminishing as well. Because you're like, just put them in there between the curtains. You feel like, did you feel a bit diminished?
Do you know what? I was so grateful, yeah. But I tell you, I was traumatised, yeah.
Why?
So Saturday morning, they come round. They come round with about like 4 or 5 doctors, yeah, and like, oh hi, like there was an Asian guy, very friendly Asian guy, and this kind of Greek-looking guy, yeah, with like 3 or 4 other doctors behind them, and they're like,
The
okay.
students.
Yeah, like, how you doing? The Asian guys, how you doing? You right? You came in, but I was meant to, because they told me the day before, just one night and you go. The Asian guy come and looked, he was like, no, we've looked at you, you're not going to have to leave today, you're going to have to stay again till tomorrow.
Oh, okay, yeah.
The other doctor like, let me examine you, yeah? So he had a rubber glove on, and then he put his finger. He put his finger.
I can't.
No.
I can't.
No. He put his finger in my throat. Like, to feel.
Whoa, hold on. Did he have the rubber glove on?
Yeah.
You can taste it, can't you?
Yeah. If you did have rubber glove on, you're getting it bareback. You're getting pleasure out of this. I want to feel it.
Even with a glove, you can still make out. What? I put lube in the glove before you use it.
No, so it was my left. It was, one side was worse than the other. So it was my left side.
Was it 2 fingers he put in?
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he like this.
He
No. Listen. He done that, and then he put it to the back. All the people around me, I start gagging. Yeah, I tell you no lie. He grabbed the back of my throat. I carried on banging, and I was like, whoa. I was like, whoa.
Why didn't you
I grabbed the bed like this.
Did you let him?
I let him.
You don't go, whoa.
I tried to pull back, but he grabbed the back of my head like this. No, I tell you this. I made a solemn swear after that. When I get head now, there's none of that. There's none of that roughness anymore. If I hear any gagging, go at your own pace. Go at your own pace, because that is not comfortable.
Oh, is it
that
not?
Is
Is it not?
No.
What? He did that.
No. He didn't move my head, you stupid. He didn't keep the finger still. No, that's getting head. That's taking the piss. No.
I reckon he went to his mates. He's like, oh, I'm gonna like.
You seen that Luke
do that
guy?
You see that Luke I'm gonna do it to his throat and violate him.
He went like that. And then he.
Oh, that's hilarious, man.
Yeah. He
And he fingered it then.
He didn't finger me.
No, he did with 2 fingers. You could have gone in with 1. Why did you need the second one? The index as well.
No,
I understand using the middle finger for length, but the index.
You can't do that.
No.
You could have. I would have called that. I would have called that out. You're banging the back of the throat. You check the mucus on it. No. Yeah.
Bloody hell.
That violated. That was my violation.
That's so funny. But when Charlotte was in
yeah.
the hospital,
There you go.
there was but the characters you meet in the hospital, they're all interesting characters, aren't they?
They are interested.
Like the woman opposite Charlotte when she was in hospital. I'd go in and visit Charlotte, and the woman would always chirp in like, "You two got to start having sex over there." Like she's randomly, like that's the level of this woman, yeah. And he'd go, the nurse would come in, she'd go, they were playing with each other, and then Charlotte's dad came in, yeah. No, it's first time Charlotte's dad has seen Charlotte in the hospital bed, and he's obviously very concerned. And he's like, how are you doing? And Charlotte's like, yeah, I'm fine. He's like, is there anything I can get you? And she said, I could do with quite fancy a Big Mac from McDonald's. Because I haven't eaten any of the food, Dad. He's like, you haven't eaten? She's like, no, it's been 3 days and I haven't eaten. He goes, oh, okay, I'll go and get some food. He goes, I'm really worried about you. And then the woman, they were having sex 5 minutes ago.
Oh my God, did she?
Yeah.
Did she?
Yeah, and it just broke the tension though. Everyone burst out laughing.
Everyone started laughing?
Yeah, but it was funny.
Okay.
It was funny.
Fuck,
she died.
Did she, why you was there?
No, I wasn't there, but I heard, she died.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So that was quite sad. Because she was nice personality. Maybe it was the drugs.
Yeah, I hope not. Anyway, but I everyone told you was like, why did you eat hospital food? I ate hospital food. Hospital food was fine.
It was disgusting.
It was fine, man.
Nice.
I was so. Do you know what?
Yeah, but you eat spaghetti bolognese out of a tin.
Yeah. But what does that mean?
Well, I mean that's pretty food. Though.
Pete, I bet you if I put spaghetti bolognese on a plate,
No, I could taste it out of a tin.
No, you couldn't.
100% I could taste it.
No, you can't. All right.
Compared to a Marks and Spencer's proper one,
No, I bet you wouldn't turn your if you ate it, you wouldn't turn your nose up at it.
I bloody well would.
All right. Okay.
I can tell, man.
All right. So you don't eat nothing out of a tin?
Not like processed food, no.
No.
Well, give me an example of what would I eat out of a tin?
Beans?
I eat beans out of a tin, but where else can you buy beans? You can't buy a bag of baked beans. They come in a tin.
Plastic pots.
They come in a tin, but
They come in plastic pots.
What?
Plastic pots. What do you mean they come in a tin? They're put in a tin like spaghetti bolognese.
No, you can make spaghetti bolognese yourself, though.
Yeah.
You wouldn't. I don't know anyone that makes their own baked beans. Pass me the ketchup quickly.
The beans just ready. But all right. What else happened to me? All right. So they put me on penicillin. Yeah.
Which is an antidepressant.
No, it's not. It's antibiotic. Stupid.
Oh, antibiotics. Sorry.
Yeah. They put me on a drip antibiotics. Turns out I got discharged 2 days later, and I think I got discharged too early. To be fair, but
they always do that to save money.
no, I think it was my own fault. They asked me if I wanted to go home. I said yeah. They asked me, but it turns out 5 days later I worked out I'm allergic to penicillin. I've had a breakout. My body's reacting. I'm achy all over my body.
Yeah, he's been in pain and stuff.
Yeah.
We actually, shall we tell them about what happened yesterday?
Well, we had a guest.
Yeah, we had our first guest. The episode will be released in September time sometime. But Luke's got this rash all over him. Show them your rash, Luke.
You can't really see. You can
Well, look, he's rash all over his body. But me and him were laughing, and he was sitting beside me, so I kept slapping his leg.
Yeah, Pete kept on hitting me all throughout the episode. Yeah, slapping me. And
I
I'm
can't
like,
help it. I just touch your feeling.
And I'm like, I'm in agony here, but I don't want to fuck up the episode. And Pete's like, ah! Ah! And then he realised about 3/4 through, and he's like this, ah!
No, no.
And grabbing the phone. Ah! Yeah.
I had to remember.
Yeah.
Oh, he's in pain every time I do that. I couldn't help it though.
Yeah.
It's so hard to, even though I know to not do that.
You just react.
Reacting.
I wanted to ask you this, yeah.
Yeah.
Because I saw when I was first admitted, I saw this Chinese woman, yeah,
Right.
old woman and a daughter, and
Patience.
the mum was a patient, and she was waiting for a hospital bed in the evening as well, like me.
Did they leave her in the corridor like they sometimes do?
No, it was a room. It was in the room.
Oh, right, okay.
And the daughter was I could hear her conversation trying to go for dinner.
Oh, she was trying to leave.
Yes.
Politely.
So do you think? Do you think? If they were like, we'll find her a hospital bed. You can go if you want. Do you think it's right that you leave your mum, or like she's been saying everything's fine, just waiting for a hospital bed to keep her in?
Yeah, I had this with Charlotte when she was pregnant and she had her C-section. I was like, oh, I'm starving. I'm gonna go get some food. So I went and ate, but then she hadn't eaten. But I was a bit like, well, they feed you here. I don't get fed. So I have to go and get something to eat. Because they bring food for the mom. Yeah. They don't care about the dad. So they're like, no, you go and get your own food. So I was like, well, what do you want me to do?
Why didn't you just ask Charlotte if she wanted something as well?
I did. But it was the fact that, like...
You did ask her?
I did say, do you want something? But all our family and friends were kind of in the pub. So I sort of chilled there and had a beer as well. Like, because I was thirsty as well. You can't take away thirst in a time of need, you know. So
go on.
So then I came back and she was a bit like, oh, you know, I haven't eaten and stuff, and I was a bit like, oh yeah, but you get fed here. But it was a bit like, okay, maybe I can't bring you to the pub, can I?
So did you bring her back anything?
I did bring back some sausage rolls and stuff. Yeah.
For good sustenance.
Yeah.
So what do you think? Do you think the mum was wrong for leaving? Do you think your daughter was wrong for leaving the mum?
No. She's fine. She's fine, isn't she? Was the mum saying go?
I don't know what the mum was saying. The mum's speaking Chinese.
Do I think...
Would you... I was trying to think of that situation. It felt... I'm going to be honest with you. It didn't feel right. I feel like...
There's no point in us both being hungry.
Yeah, but I'm saying I wouldn't want my child... Like, I don't think I would have left my mum until she's in her hospital. But even if I am hungry, I wouldn't have left her.
I know what you mean. I've seen this sort of thing going on, and I know you would probably stay. I probably would stay. But then I say that now, but then if I'm there, I'll probably be like, Mum, shall I just go and get some food? No,
she was
she's
going out to dinner
Oh, she was going to dinner on a date?
with her partner, with her husband.
Where's the husband? Get the fuck to Mum's
No,
bed.
okay. Sorry, I don't know if these people will ever know. So I heard the whole conversation.
Oh, okay,
Basically,
tell me.
they had a plumber around, yeah,
Yeah,
and the plumber fixed the mum's toilet or something like that.
right.
And then someone's gone around to the flat later on, and there's a thick level of water now. So
Oh, no.
they've called the plumber, and the husband's had to go to the house and wait for the plumber.
Oh, so he's annoyed. Oh, your mum's bloody caused a mess and I have to sort it out. We're going for dinner.
No.
Why, what's up?
I think they just had plans for dinner, and the mum's
Ruined it.
No, not ruined it. She's
All right.
fallen ill.
Well, why is the... Okay. She's fallen ill in that time. Is it an unexpected illness?
Yeah, I assume.
Yeah,
so.
yeah, we shouldn't be going out for dinner then.
Okay.
No, the daughter's wrong. You going out for dinner. Chinese don't about. Hey, you ill? I eat. Chinese don't mess about. Yeah, and the husband's probably like, come on, like, let's go for dinner. But the daughter, being a bit of a pushover, has obviously gone, yeah, okay. But if my mum's just fallen ill that day, dinner is cancelled. Dinner's cancelled.
Yeah.
But I'm talking about, oh, Mum, you're always ill. Oh, great, you're ill again. Or it's this problem again. Then I'll probably be like, right, I'll chill with you. Right,
So if it's a recurring illness, you've got a different opinion.
Because if it's a recurring illness, it always gets sorted. I'm like, okay, it's probably going to get sorted again. But if it's like my mum's ill, I'm like, no. That's when I'm like, you might die. I'm going to chill with you.
No, she didn't. Mum didn't look like she's gonna die. I think she looked like she just like maybe had a fall or something like that.
Oh, she's always falling. Is she? I can't stand them mums. Oh, you're always falling. You broke your hip again, you stupid. No, I'm going for dinner. She stressed me out.
You're looking for a reason.
No,
You're looking for a reason.
Yeah,
Oh, no, one second, you had a story. Something happened to you.
Yeah, I was. So while you were ill, I was doing Russell Kane's podcast, Evil Genius. So they record quite early in the morning. But like when we do our podcast, yeah, I like to go for, like it's nice to go to the toilet, empty my bowels.
Empty your balls.
Empty my bowels.
Yeah.
And then I come up and then we chill out. We have an episode. It's relaxed, right? But when you're on someone else's time, you're like, right, okay, so it's like 9:15, right? And I'm like, got plenty of time. I'll go for in London Bridge.
Public toilets, yeah?
Yeah, had to. I don't like to, but I had to. So, on London Bridge, even though a lot of homeless tend to pass through and use it as a crack den, they are pretty clean toilets for
what is.
Yeah, and there's a toilet attendant there all the time.
Is there?
Oh, they call it a toilet attendant. When you say toilet attendant, I sort of have the opinion it's one of them Julo guys with the
spray.
And but it wasn't that type of guy. It was an actual cleaner with a high vis on, more respectable, and doesn't scam you because those lollies sometimes they charge like £3 for them. But
they don't charge you.
They give you the lolly. You're expecting, I've had a gift of a lolly in the toilet. £3, please. He did that to me.
No one's ever
yes,
given me
they do that to me.
A lolly in the toilet.
I remember doing that at the time, being like, taking it out of the wrapper and being like, it's contaminated now. And then eating, but while eating it, thinking it's contaminated with the piss particles. Yeah. And so basically, I get in the toilet. Now, let me explain how the London Bridge toilets work for any of you that don't know. You walk in this sort of like small little couple of meters long corridor with a cubicle on the right. Then you turn to the left and there's 3 cubicles.
Yeah. Cubicle
meaning a toilet that you can sit down on, right? Mm-hmm. Then there's the urinals all there. So it's London Bridge. It's busy in there. I've seen a queue has already formed before I've arrived. I'm pissed off now because I need to... No, I'm angry. I'm actually angry because I need to poo.
Yeah.
I'm upset. I'm highly strung. I'm like, come on. So a couple of people go in. Now there's me and this black guy and this other guy. Yeah?
What colour's the other guy?
No,
I don't like he said black guy and then other guy.
Like Hispanic-y.
Okay. What? Okay. Yeah.
Like, Spanish or something.
Olive skin guy.
Kind of Greekish.
Yeah.
One of them ones.
Yeah.
And
you sound like Pat there.
So yeah, I know. So there was the big black guy. He's kind of tall black guy, big guy, Nigerian. If it kicked off, he'd probably win, right? So we're queuing now, yeah. In comes this fat white man, right? Big guy, bit of a belly on him, but big guy, like quite a big guy. If Nigerian and him went toe to toe, Nigerian wins based on muscle mass.
But he's a big guy.
He's a big guy. Like if me and him had a fight, he'd probably beat me because he's bigger, right?
Yeah.
He comes in. Now he can see the queue is formed outside these cubicles. Clearly a queue because we're standing behind people pissing. So why would we be standing there back to back? We're standing there back to back. Yeah, because they're the urinals up against the wall.
Okay.
Having a piss. I'm standing there waiting for the cubicle.
Yeah.
There's a queue. He walks right past us, all the way to the end, checking every door. Then comes back. As he comes back, the cubicle that's in the corridor area opens. I thought, don't you dare. I thought, don't you dare go in there. He went to walk in. I looked at the black guy like, say something. Say something.
Why, was he ahead of you in the queue?
He was ahead of me.
Okay.
It's your turn to speak up. He didn't say anything. I said, hey. I said, what am I doing? What am I doing? Speaking up. And I was so angry because I needed to poo.
Yeah.
I'd worked myself up. I said, hey, mate. And he ignored me. Got all the way. And I went, hey. And I started to walk in after him. Yeah, we're both in here having a now, mate. Right? So I walked in.
We're both in there together.
No, and then he looked at
You put your trousers down. This.
You're sitting on my dick.
Yeah. I'm on the floor in front of you.
No, so I go in with him, and then he goes, hey, he looks like, whoa. I said, hey, there's a queue. Can you not see the queue? You just walk past us.
Yeah.
You walk past us, you walk past the queue, you just go in. Come on. I said, here, come on. You're next. He goes, no, it's fine. I said, no, don't start that. Don't
leave me out of the mood. Don't leave me out of the mood.
Don't leave me out.
Go. What'd you say then? He's like, that guy said I could go. No. You wait behind me. Go.
His I'd kicked off at him now.
Yeah.
He said I didn't. I said, mate, you knew there was a queue. You walked right past us. You could see there was a queue. I said, you're taking the piss. I said, that guy, come on, go. He said, no, it's fine. I said, no, we're not doing that. You're next. You go. Then
Pete took control of the situation.
The little Spanish guy goes, no, not you. Not you, it's him. He was next.
What?
He was the Spanish guy went to go, yeah? I said, no, not you, he's next. So the guy was like, I said, mate, come on. It's not on. I'm not having it, right? You're next. And the guy went in the end because I was
the black guy.
The black guy went in,
yeah.
so I wasn't having it. Then another cubicle opened. The little Spanish dude went in, yeah?
There's just you and the white guy waiting.
So me and the white guy, he goes, actually, I only use that toilet because I'm disabled, and I asked the attendant for a key, and he didn't have one. And the attendant came in to me and went, yeah, calm down. I'm like, the table's on me.
No. The disabled. You brought the disabled badge.
And I was like thinking, I was thinking in my head, well, what's your disability, man? You run in there.
You can't ask that though.
I couldn't say that, but I said you should have said that. You should. I stood my ground. I stood my ground on the disability argument.
You should have said that. We all need to.
I said no. I said you should have said that. Don't come in and start running in the toilet. You should have said that. You saw the queue. You should have let us know. And he goes, but he tried to like argue. So we're arguing back and forth. Suddenly, two cubicles at the end, side by side, open. Me and him have to walk in and go and have a together.
Shout out each other.
Yeah.
Really?
So the doors open at the same time. Me and him walked in. I just started laughing to myself. I think, here I am having an argument. We almost had a fight. Now we're having a together.
Wow.
What a twist of fate.
Why do you think you opened your bowels?
I know. And it was and then I had to wait till he left.
Really?
I couldn't facing him again. I just thought it's awkward, man. And he kind of one-upped me with a disabled argument. But he didn't look disabled, so that's what I had going for me.
Yeah, but you can't say that about people.
What do you mean?
You can't say because someone they look disabled. Because they don't look disabled, they're not disabled.
No, but I'm not saying that. I'm saying me judging the situation. Your argument there is you're basically saying I should assume everyone's disabled.
No, I come in afterwards, yeah. I come in, hey guys, this is you. My friend's disabled.
No, I just thought, but I thought, why did I speak up? I shouldn't have spoken up. But I wasn't having, you know what the funniest thing was?
Yeah.
After all that, I would have, at the same time anyway. Because that guy went in, those two went in at the same time, and that guy went in there. I would have had a at the same time anyway.
Yeah, but
so it didn't affect me. But it was the principle.
No, we've got this built into us. It's fairness. We have it built into us. Fairness. We don't like unfair situations. So even if you would have ended up, if that guy would have jumped the queue and you would have still got in the toilet saying that it's still unfair, wait your turn.
Wait your turn. But you know what? You know what annoyed me? What? When he went to walk in, he walked past everyone.
All this talk. It makes me want to.
But he went to walk in.
Yeah.
I looked at the guy like, go on, are you next? Go and say something. He didn't say anything. I thought I have to say something. Because I thought, this guy thinks he can just disregard everyone who's just walked. Like, that's so disrespectful.
Yeah.
I don't care whether you're disabled. Tell me you're disabled then. Maybe that's his disability. Not
being able to tell people he's disabled.
Well, not being able to speak properly for himself.
No, he did. Could you
tell? He was forced into a situation. You pick a person in a wheelchair up, they'll stand for a couple of seconds, then collapse.
That's not true. That's not
if
true.
You catch the angle,
that's not true. You're trying to balance the bones. You're trying to balance the bones. Like he's like a deck of cards.
Yeah. If you catch the knees at the right point, they'll lock for a second.
He can stand.
Yeah. Do you know what I mean? So I don't know what it was, but it was. But he didn't look disabled, man. He was a big guy as well, and he was running in there. Running in and out, like, come on.
Needs to take it.
Yeah, no, we all need to.
Yeah. Do you know what? Do you know what happened to me when I was in hospital as well? Yeah, which was very awkward. Yeah, I'm a light sleeper. Yeah, like anything shuffles.
Hard to sleep.
Anything shuffles around me. Yeah, I'm a light sleeper. But for some reason, that hospital, I don't know what drugs they put into me. I was heavy sleep. Like nurses were able to like come right up on me. Like when they come to give me my drip, like they're like nobody can get that close to me when I'm sleeping. Yeah, so there was like after hey, excuse me, you right? And then but I kept on waking up with a hard on. And the nurse came in and my dick's like this.
Why? What were they giving you? Viagra?
No, they weren't giving me Viagra.
Well, what were they giving you?
I don't know, but my dick, just morning wood. I just had morning wood.
Oh, every morning, but not in the morning, no. When you just woke up.
When I woke up, yeah. And I'm like, I'm all dishevelled, trying to fix myself.
And they don't give you a duvet. They give you a sheet. Don't they?
Sheet. They calibrate the temperature, so you don't need a duvet.
You can see the veins through it.
It looked like a pyramid.
Did it?
Like my dick, I'm like this.
It looked like a pyramid.
Because it's like a 10. Like a 10.
Did she see it?
Like, and you know what? She was a beautiful, like Asian nurse.
Oh, she probably thought it was her then that was giving you that.
Like, so I'm laying down, yeah. I'm laying down, and she wakes up. She's like, "Excuse me." I'm like, "Yeah, sorry."
but once you realise it's already like that, you can't change it. You're like, yes,
no, yeah. You can't. I didn't realise at first, so I'm like this. I'm like, sorry, yeah. My dick's like this. Yeah, sorry. She's like, yeah, I've got your drip. I'm like, yeah, okay.
Okay.
And I'm disorientated. Yeah. And then I realise I'm like, me, this thing's poked like that, up to like that. And I'm like, me, man.
So did you adjust or did you leave it there?
No, it happened a few times. Did it? Yeah, it happened a few times.
Same woman? Probably came back to check on it.
No, a different woman. It happened twice with one woman and one with another woman and one with a guy.
Oh, what did the guy say? You did.
Let me take your temperature. That's disgusting. What else happened?
Oh, let's Patreons. We just want to say a massive thank you. Our Patreon community is the community that supports us every month. They pay £3, £5, £5, or £20 for the different tiers.
And it helps this podcast be what it is. Without the patrons, this podcast wouldn't be possible. So thank you, guys.
So thank you all our Patreons so much, and keep supporting us. And anyone that enjoys the episodes, trust me, get over to Patreon. The episodes are far better, just to be honest with you, because we open up a bit more, don't we?
Yeah, we're a bit more transparent.
Yeah, and without you lot, we can't continue. So we do appreciate all the support.
So if you enjoy it, just help us out.
Help us out. So basically what you get is you get one extra episode a week on top of this episode that you get. You also get this episode early on a Sunday instead of Tuesday. You also get this episode without swearing, without anything cut out. You get the full details behind the scenes. And that's why a lot of people actually sign up. But you also get extra episodes over there and extra content. So we've got, we go line dancing, we do tasks outside of the pod.
Dancing.
You see me and Luke in the real world. And that's £3 a month.
And just listen, you get an extra episode of Luke and Pete every Thursday morning.
Yeah.
Okay. Every Thursday we drop a new Patreon episode. So go over and you get the main episode early. Okay. Remember on a Sunday. So you'll have it ready. If you want to listen to it for Monday morning before work, then
you get to listen to it the Monday before work. And it is as cheap as a block of cheese, a bottle of ketchup.
Cheaper than a block of cheese.
Cheaper than a Starbucks coffee from Sainsbury's. Not the ones you buy in Starbucks. It is cheaper than that as well, if you want to get into technicalities. But very cost effective. And for a small price tag, you can have that content every month.
Yeah, talking about price, this is what I wanted to talk about here. So I was reading a book when I was in hospital about this lawyer, yeah?
Yeah.
And he goes, I was on 100,000.
Shall we tell them how to sign up to Patreon as well? Let me just say that. Just before we get into that story, you guys can sign up at www.patreon.com/Luke and Pete. Sign up directly on the website because it's a lot cheaper than if you sign up on Apple because they put a bit more on. They put like £1 extra on Apple app. So sign up on the website www.patreon.com/Luke and Pete.
All right, so I was reading this book here about this lawyer and from Hollywood lawyer, and I didn't really get into it, but there was a point where he's like, he worked for a company, and he was like, I was on $100,000 salary, and I wanted them to up my salary. I brought in a lot of money, so I wanted to up my salary to 250,000. Wow. And he was just in the 1970s. He's like, yeah, you know, back when 250,000 was a lot of money. And I was like,
250,000 is a lot of money.
You hear people say that. You know, like people say, like, yeah, you remember the million was a lot of money?
Yeah.
It annoys me.
No, yeah, but it's because they have more than a million and we don't. That's the problem with it.
Yeah, but they don't diminish it.
No,
don't
I know,
diminish
but
it.
like,
back, you know, back when the million was a lot.
But nowadays they talk about like it's about the billion. It's about having a billion.
They're saying that the biggest wealth transfer is going to be happening now.
What does that mean?
Because boomers or something are dying, the parents are dying.
Yeah.
And all their wealth they've accumulated is going to be transferred to the younger kids now through inheritance.
Yeah.
The biggest transfer of wealth ever in history is going to happen soon, like around these times now.
But so I think what will happen then is when that generation grows up, yeah, they would have spent all the money. So then nobody has money in that generation that follows. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
So there's a big follow through now.
Those children. So it'll be your children's
won't get anything.
Generation.
They won't get anything, would they?
Well, if you
No. But they'll get something from me. They'll be the ones that are like, "Way, we've got money, way," right? But the other kids, because I'm currently trying to make money.
Oh, because you never got anything from an inheritance.
No.
So you made your money.
So now I'm like, I'm at the stage they are now.
Yeah.
So I'm making my money. But I'm not going to give my money to my kids. I'm going to like, okay, here's a house. You have to fend for yourself though.
Really?
Yeah, but you're not allowed to sell it. I'm going to put a stipulation in there. You can't sell it. You have to just live in it.
They can never move from that area.
No, you're not allowed to. You want to move? You go and buy a house and move.
Okay, what if they do want to move then?
If you want to move?
Yeah.
Yeah, you keep the house, but buy your own house.
So then what do they do with that house?
Yeah, you have to keep it. It's a stipulation.
It's
my wishes.
It just sits there.
I'm not having my house, me making money and buying and then they getting a divorce and it gets split, all that crap. No, it's a house to live in. You want to split and get a divorce? No, you live in the house together then.
One second.
You're not taking my money.
One second. That's because I do think about things like that.
Yeah.
Like, so you get your child a house.
Yeah.
And then he gets married to someone you're not happy with.
Yeah.
And they get divorced.
No. You can live in a house together. Yeah.
No. She's like, I'm taking my half.
No, you can't take the house. He doesn't own it.
No. It is in his name. You bought it in the house.
No, it's in my name, but I'm dead actually.
Well, no, you can't. You can't do that, Pete. You can't. There'll be a lot of dead people with a lot of property then. Just
I put it in his name, but it's a rule that you can't sell it. So it's an unsold house.
I don't think you can have a rule where you can never sell the house.
It's my house.
No, it's not your house. You're dead. You have to transfer your assets.
Yeah, I transferred to my son.
Yeah, and now his wife wants her share.
You're not, but I'll leave a thing in the thing saying you're not allowed to sell it.
What? No, you can't never. I don't think you can have something where you can never sell your house ever again.
Either you sell it or hand it over. Either you live in it or it gets handed to charity.
Really? You prefer that?
I'd do that, yeah. You want to come take my son's house? You stay in the house with him if you want to live in it.
Yeah,
Divorced.
but what's this? Well, okay.
Divorced and happy.
What about this?
You money hungry.
Okay, what about this?
No, that annoys me.
No, 1 second. You say if Charlotte and you went your separate ways, you'd be happily split everything down the middle.
I'd probably give Charlotte the house because more than likely I know how Owen gets on and he'll want to live with his mom.
Yeah. But I'm just saying, you'd split everything down the middle, right? You'd have no problem with that, right?
She can have the house.
Yeah.
I'll start again.
Just say.
I'll start again, and I will
from nothing.
From nothing, and I will buy a house again. That will be my challenge. Well, you're gonna have to buy one then.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So, but you wouldn't look at Charlotte as a money grabber.
No, because she helped me get there. If Owen's partner helped me get there, you're entitled to have half the house.
Not help you get there. Help him get there.
Well, I bought it. He didn't buy it. But if she's going to help me, then I'll be like, yes, she is entitled to half it. She helped me get there.
Well, what if Owen's like a singer or something like that?
Yeah.
And she's helping him. She's helping him grind. She's been there. It just hasn't worked out.
Yeah,
it hasn't worked.
Right.
What's wrong with you?
I can see what's coming here.
Go on. What do you think's coming?
She's like, oh, they break up. And she's like, well, I'm entitled to half.
Yeah.
No, but you're not. You didn't help him with the voice. All right, and that's the talent. You didn't help him with the voice.
He was born with that.
He was born with that. You can't take that away from him.
That's got to give him.
Yeah. What did you actually do?
Oh, that's funny, man.
I think in one of those scenarios, if the woman that he's with actually develops the opportunity that sends him stratospheric, I would be like, okay, you can't argue there. I'll try and find every possible way to say that he would have ended up in Shepherd's Bush market eventually. He would have ended up there at the same time.
How would you feel? Yeah. If you said, if you got her in a house,
yeah.
Say we had prenups and things in this country,
right?
Would you ask him before you get married to this person? I want you to have signed a prenup, so whatever you make in a relationship, you keep. Would you ask him to do that?
No, I'd say you'd have to have the You know what you're doing?
No. He's like, yeah. He's like, but would you want him to? Would you think that's a safe thing? You've built all this money up. You're rich. Everyone knows Owen's dad is rich and he's going to inherit some money one day. Would you want him to sign a prenup?
Oh, because they know the money's coming from me?
Mm.
I'd say, yeah, sign a prenup. And then she's like, Dad, she doesn't want to.
No. She does. Then she gets rich.
Oh, but the prenup goes both ways. Though. It doesn't go both ways. It goes just for me. Just for me. It's a prenup saying you don't. You don't. You can't have a prenup. You can't have a prenup that says that, you just got to get my money. Anything we make from this point after, not Dad's inheritance. From this point after, together, we've made it. Then yes, okay, I get half of what you make, the woman, because she came into it, and then we made it together. Is that fair?
Yeah, it's all right.
What would you do?
No, I do think about that, like.
You're funny with money though. I could see you being like, no sign here. There's this.
Why do you think I'm funny with money?
I think no. I think you're like prenups and all that. I'm not really. If I love someone, I'm not into a prenup. But it's my son. I'd be worried about.
No. I don't give a.
Because this happened. Like Charlotte was talking about. Like, she was like, oh, would you? We were talking about like our kids getting into a relationship. With someone that's like trying to split him up from his family. Mm. But then she also went on to talk about if Owen was like, if it was a man too, like Owen was gay, right? And then Charlotte was like, would you be all right with that? And then I said, because I was thinking about the previous conversation about if he was with someone that would
try to split him up.
Yeah, so I was like, I'd discern him. I'd never talk to his partner. I'd discern him.
One second. So you got the conflating. You were still on the previous.
I was still on the previous conversation. I was like, I wouldn't talk to him. I'd discern him. She goes, you disgust me. I was like, what?
Do you know what?
Like, what?
Do you know, I can imagine something like that. She can't even believe her eyes.
No.
What?
She goes, you're a horrible person. You disgust me.
Really?
I said, what? What are you talking about? She goes, no, that's disgusting. That's your son. I said, I know. I'd tell him as well. Not having you around here with that. She was like, "Oh, you're repulsive." I was
You're what? You're confused as well. What? Wouldn't you be on my size? She's like, no, I'd embrace it. What?
I was like, "What?" And then she was like, "What? You'd have a problem with him being gay?" I was like, "No." I was like, "I thought you were talking about being with bringing in a partner with someone who's breaking up the family." Oh God, her reaction sometimes.
When you get cross wires, man.
Cross wires, I can go. Because if we didn't clarify,
she could go to bed.
She would just bed thinking
you're homophobic.
Well, all right, don't rub it in.
What?
Don't rub it in, but you could go to bed.
Yeah, thinking that homophobic,
which is wrong. Which is wrong.
Yeah. All right.
And it wasn't what I was going for. I was going at the angle of the bloody man trying to take the money.
Yeah.
It would make me more angry that it's a man. You didn't even work your way up. You didn't even work your way up, boy.
Do you know what? I watched a film. Have you seen No Country for Old Men?
Yeah, ages ago.
Yeah, there's a scene in Country for Old Men where he goes into the petrol station.
Yeah.
And the guy's just making conversation. He's like, "Oh, where are you coming from?" And the hitman's like, "What's it to you?" And he's like, "Oh, just make a conversation." Make a conversation. Yeah. And then he asks him, "Well, where are you from? Where you coming?" He goes, "Oh, my wife. This is my wife's dad's place."
The petrol station.
Yeah. He's like, "Oh." You married into it.
Oh, you married into it.
And he was like, "Call it what you want." And he goes, "No, you're married into it."
Yeah.
And it was a disgust, of a man who marries in.
Yeah. I'd be disgusted with my son's partner if he did that.
Really?
You married into it, did you? and if he was gay, I'd be like, "You're a man and you're married into it. You married. You didn't even make your own wealth.
You my son in the arse. I'm taking his money."
No. I think I would say that to my son if he's like, he's like, "Oh, Dad, I'm gay." I'm like, "Yeah, no problem. But do you give it?"
You married it. At least take it once in a while. You married into the money.
No, I'll be like, do you give it or take it? He's like, "I give it." I'm like, he likes ass the same as it's.
Have you tried a woman's? You know, there's nothing. They got handles at the front. Me. All right, you know what? Let's try and find a dilemma. Just top off and then we'll get out of here.
Yep.
All right, cool.
Let's do one.
All right.
What you got?
Hey, Luke and Pete, what do you think of this? I've been dating my manager for about 1.5 years, and outside of work, she is great. But in work, she is really hard on me. She calls me lazy and has a go regularly, more than the other guys. I think because no one knows we are dating, she's overcompensating.
Oh, no.
I really like and need this job because it's good pay. I have no qualifications and I won't find the pay elsewhere. I'm in love with this woman, but she just won't stop. What should I do? Keep me anonymous, please.
That would kind of turn me on.
Would it?
Yeah, because she's like diminishing me in front of everyone. But then I'd be, do you know what? Because
you take it out there later on that
in
night.
the bedroom, I'd be like, but it would also feel weird. I'd be like, this feels weird. You just diminished me in front of everyone.
Yeah, I can.
And then now for me to diminish you in the bedroom, it's gonna feel weird. We've switched it up.
But it's like when a teacher has got their child in the school.
Yeah.
And they have a go at they go over the top, more than a teacher would normally do.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I'd find that difficult if my partner, if all the lads are chilling around and I feel like my mum's around. Do you know what I mean? Hey, have you done? You finished your chores?
Yeah. But if you're you can do that. Do that. Like, say, have you finished yours? But go.
What does that mean?
Like, give me a little look as in, we're cool, I'm play acting. But I need to know 100%. That one looks serious.
No.
That one looks serious.
If I see that, I'd be like, Pete, why is she looking like that? Why is she looking like that, Pete?
Because I need reassurance.
I know, every time it's like, hey, get out your ass and get to work.
No, but I'd need something or say, you're being lazy, you haven't done enough work today. That was only play acting for the rest of the team. Send me an email so I know we're good. Because now I think, you've done that twice now. You've done it twice today.
Well, what she goes home, she explains to you, no, Pete, you're lazy at work. You're lazy and you're not getting enough. I'm not getting enough work.
What she said, she talks to me in private at home about it. I'd be like, what the fuck is this? We're going out. Calm down.
Yeah. But at work, you're not pulling your weight at work, Pete.
What, has someone said something?
Yeah.
Who said something?
My boss has said something, and she's and
Are you been covering?
What?
Have you been covering?
I'm trying to, but
what are you saying?
You're just talking in work too much.
Just say he's talking about work then.
No,
you stupid.
No, no.
Come on, tell him I'm talking about work.
No, Pete, listen to me. I need you to be working harder.
No, you're taking the office home with you. I don't want this. It's the relationship time. I don't want this. I didn't expect this. I didn't expect my boss to be talking to me at home. It's like weird.
When do I speak to you about it?
We're gonna have to end the relationship then.
Would you?
Yeah, because you're
If
taking.
you loved her,
I wouldn't love that.
wouldn't you?
I'd tell her that as well.
Why?
You're bringing the office home with you. I don't want to deal with the office all day.
All right, but you're the one complaining about me having to go at you at work.
No, I couldn't deal with someone like that. If I'm at home with you and you're cool, and then we get into work and you switch it up and you're being a dick, I'm gonna have to say like you gotta like stop doing that or give me a wink so I know. Okay.
Why do you always need reassurance?
Because we're in at least I know we're in cahoots.
No, yeah, but can't she just say, all right, when I go to work, just disregard what I say?
Okay. Everything.
I want you to work harder, Pete.
No, obviously, but stop doing that. Don't tell me off at home. Yeah, it feels like I'm with a parent. Telling me I'm going home and getting told off for what?
You know what?
You've been naughty in school today.
No, you've got a real thing about being told off.
I don't like authority.
No, you don't like. You haven't got me. Like if I say to you, Pete, you don't tell me off. I'm Pete. I'm not. I'm just saying you told me to tell you. Oh, okay, sorry. sorry.
No.
I thought you telling me off.
It's my issue with authority.
Yeah, but you do like authority because you like Charlotte to tell you what to do. Like Charlotte runs your life, basically.
No, she doesn't.
What?
She doesn't run my life.
No,
she'll
I
make
don't
a
mean
suggestion and I'll agree.
I don't make it. I mean negatively. I mean Charlotte helps you a lot.
No, Charlotte will make a suggestion and I'll go. Do you know what? That's a good point. I can get on board with that. But if Charlotte's going,
Charlotte's learned how to tame you. Charlotte feeds you the idea, and you're like, Pete, didn't you say you wanted to lift that box earlier? I did, didn't I?
No, you know what she does do that annoys me.
Cool.
I'll come in. She'll be like, bin day tomorrow. I'll be like, don't do that. I can see the bins when I walk in. Everyone else does it way before me in the street.
Oh, really?
I go out at 3 a.m. and do it.
Do you? When you remember?
With the pots and pans and tins and clackling away.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like she'll say it like, yeah, bin day tomorrow. It's your one and only job, bin day.
And you don't like to be reminded.
I'm like, don't do that.
Why? But do you forget?
No, I'm trying to like forget about it for now and enjoy the evening, and I'll do it before I go to bed. But you're like reminding me, and it's like you're making me think I've got work to do. Now I can't enjoy the documentary I'm going to sit down and watch now. I can't enjoy it because I'm thinking the bin day tomorrow. Bin day tomorrow. You're reminding me.
You're such a stupid. Do you know what?
And that's what it would be like at work.
Do you know what I've noticed? What my kid's mum does, that my youngest son does, yeah?
Yeah.
They make suggestions that they don't intend to stick to, but they want you to interject. Like my son the other day, yeah? He goes, like, I've been giving him my card, because I've been sick, yeah? I'm giving him my card, just go and buy yourself something from Tesco's, yeah?
Yeah.
So he come downstairs, like, oh, like, he doesn't want to buy anything from Tesco, he doesn't want to cook, yeah? So he's like, I'm just going to buy myself a kebab. I'm going to buy myself a kebab with my own money. And I was like, wait,
what are you telling me?
Yeah, wait.
You want to be stopped? You
know the trick.
I'm gonna go buy kebab with my own money.
Yeah. I was like, no, why telling me? Why telling me? No, this is
our indecisions.
No. 15 minutes later, I see a notification on the app. He's gone to Tesco's and bought Tesco. I said, oh, do you want a kebab? No. He's like, I'll be angry myself afterwards. Really? What he wanted to do, was he wanted to buy it. He wanted me to say, no, go on, just buy it. I'll buy it for you. I'll buy it. I'll buy you the kebab. I'll buy it.
Yeah.
No, I wasn't saying that.
Not on the business card, is it?
No, mine. But his mum's like that. His mum's like that.
She'll go, I guess I'm gonna go and have to do this then.
Yeah, she'll say something, and then and knowing that she wants you to say something else
to save her.
Rather than
she wants to be saved.
Yeah. Rather than just say what she wants. Oh, buy me a kebab.
But it's like I do that. I do that.
Do you?
I did it yesterday on the phone. Because like my sister was broken up with her boyfriend, and I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna slate him on the podcast, and Dad's like, don't you ruin it!
Who said that? Who said that?
My dad yesterday was like, don't you ruin it! Don't you ruin the position you're in!
Oh, by slating him?
Yeah, don't you do it! I'm like, no, I'm gonna do it!
No, I'm gonna do it! Dad took me out of it. But you're lucky. Dad said something. I was gonna go in.
Yeah, hello.
Oh, that is funny, man.
Yeah.
No, yeah, I couldn't. Could I deal with authority? I couldn't deal if she started singling me out.
Huh?
If she singled me out, yeah. If she went hard, if she was overcompensating, like
you would though. You would end up doing that because you'd be like, oh, I'm shagging him. I'm going to have to make it worse for him.
Yeah, but I can't do that. I can't do that. I couldn't do that.
There's no emotional connection to these people. You care about him. I want you to be better. Yeah, you're lazy.
Yeah.
You
no,
lot,
but
whatever.
yeah.
There's
I'm
more invested in you.
I want you to be promoted and stuff like that. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I'm okay at this level. Just leave me alone.
It's like, you up, I'm not.
Yeah, exactly.
Because I'm paying the bills.
Yeah. I'm the manager. But yeah, I couldn't.
But then if my girlfriend was a manager, I'd be like, just promote me. They don't know we're together. Promote me.
Yeah, but Pete, you're not going to be doing any more work.
No, I'd get her to do it though. I'd be like, you could do this.
Her work and your work.
Could you do it?
No, Pete. I'm really struggling with my own job. I work
Do you know
hard.
if me and Charlotte did that? I'd be like, Charlotte, you just do it, yeah. And
Would
she'd
you?
probably do it, yeah.
Really?
Yeah, but we've worked together as a team to fool the company.
What would you be doing?
Just chilling out.
So one second. So you want Charlotte to do your job and her job?
She probably would get it done in a quicker time than me getting it done.
Yeah, but she's still got to do extra work, and you'd be okay with that.
I used to work.
While you do nothing.
I used to work in an office, yeah. And Charlotte, I wouldn't know what to do, right? So I'd be in a new job, and I'd be like, oh, set up a spreadsheet to do this. I'd get on the phone to Charlotte, be like, you need to set me up a spreadsheet. It does all this, shows all this, and like Charlotte would send it up with like little things you could click, and it would drop down, and it would all do it. And my boss was like, this is amazing. He goes, could you do one of these for me? And I was like, oh, give me about a day.
Let's go home. Let's go home.
It's like,
produce one a day.
I said it. It was funny because she made this big script. I was like, I can only do it once, really. It's just like, it only works for that.
Oh, really?
But it was like, he then thought I was good.
Yeah.
And that he could use it for his boss. And I was like, oh, God. So then I started saying, Charlotte turned around. She was like, you got to stop asking me for this because I got to do my own job as well. And I'm like, yeah, but they're asking me now.
This is what, you really have no problem
handing over work to someone else.
You really have no problem. Like, you really, if you can get away with doing the least work as possible.
But that's what life should be. Life is basically going into work and getting through your day with doing as little as possible.
That isn't most people, Pete.
That is most people, Luke.
You think that's most people?
Most people go into work and they aim to do, if they're working in a job where someone's paying them, so they have a boss, they aim to do as little as possible.
Do you think you should be able to shout at your employees?
Shout back?
No, shout at your employees.
Like the person who employs me, shout at them.
The person who you're employing. Do you think a boss should be able to shout at their employees?
They do shout at their employees.
Do they?
Yeah, but I think it would be better if you can shout back.
1 second. Have you ever been shouted at by your boss?
Not as an individual, but as a company. Being shouted at, yeah.
Really? I don't know how it would take another man shouting at me about like my work not being done properly.
I've had someone raise his voice, but then I matched it. But then it just ended up going higher and higher.
Give me an example. What happened?
He came out because there was, I used to work for the Express. This story, I don't care. Anyway, I'm going to tell you what happened. They were talking about, there was this talk, the industry, the media industry is very much about relationships. You deal with so many different agencies, so it's your relationships. There's a lot of talk, yeah? Mm. Now, we had a boss, a CEO, but then we had an owner above the CEO. Now, the CEO didn't know what was happening. He was like, everyone was like, oh, we get made redundant. What's happening? Because there was a merger happening with two newspapers. So we didn't know what was happening. So I went out for lunch with some, like, junior. Like, I'm talking, like, she wasn't even high up in the company. She was like, oh, here you're all getting made redundant then. And I was like, come again? So we get made redundant. I was like, how'd you know that? She goes, my boss told me because she had a meeting with the owner of the other paper. Yeah. I was like, are we? I came back to the office. I told everyone. I was like, yo, we get made redundant. We're in the money. We're getting made redundant. And then the CEO called, okay, hey, what's this shuffling in the office? And then my boss was emailing going, oh, Pete's heard that we're getting made redundant. He comes over, he goes, Pete, so what have you heard? I said, we're getting made redundant. He goes, why are you telling everyone that? I'm like, I'm just having a conversation about what happened in the meeting. He goes, yeah, but you shouldn't be doing that. And I said, yeah, but I went to have a meeting and I'm just telling what happened in the meeting. And he goes, no, what the hell? Why would you do that? And panic everyone. I'm like, I'm panicking. I'm panicking as well. And I started getting angry at him. And then he stormed off. Yeah, you walk your little ass cheeks back to your office.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Yeah, that pissed me off. Don't shout at me. I don't care if you're my boss.
Yes, I mean, another man. But I do understand having to.
The problem is then you just get fired. So you just kind of have to bite your tongue. You just get fired.
Yeah.
But I knew he couldn't fire me. Don't try fire me when I get made redundant. That's a technicality. That's a law. That's a law.
What,
you can't fire someone.
You try to get out of a severance pay.
I can say it, yeah. Severance pay.
Oh, yeah. Do you know what? I remember that from... so weird, yeah. Do you remember the Street Fighter movie?
Oh, yeah, that was a great film.
That was with
the fit women.
With the Addams Family guy in it as Bison.
Was he Bison?
The Gomez guy.
With the long arms.
What?
That annoyed me about the Street Fighter film that the long arms guy didn't have long arms. Yeah, he was just an Indian with bangles on.
They didn't have the technology back then.
No, but fake it with some elastic band arms.
No. What they're gonna do? Just show this part.
It was crap.
No, but there was a guy at the end. I'm pretty sure the black guy, DJ or whatever.
Oh yeah,
the black guy, and I remember him stealing money, and he's like, "This is my severance pay." I remember. I think I remember as a kid. This is my severance pay.
It makes it sound like more, doesn't it? Severance.
It sounds like a lot of money, innit?
Yeah.
Severance pay. My point. I'll say to you, buddy. If you can't leave your job, and to be fair, even if you split up with a woman, it's still going to be awkward. She's still probably going to have a hard go at you. You can't even split up now.
I think it's like sometimes these managers act a certain way. They act like, oh, how does a manager act? And it's like, stop acting like that, manager. Like my sister works for a company, yeah? My sister, Amy, one of her colleagues was watching our podcast. Amy went over and was like, oh, who's that? She goes, oh, it's Luke and Pete. She's like, oh, Pete, what's his surname? And she's like, Peter Ethnosamy. And she's like, actually, come to think of it, it's the same surname as you.
Fuck me, people are fucking slow.
That's our listeners, stupid. and Amy went, oh, really? He's from Belfast too? She goes, oh, yeah. She goes, that's my brother. And the girl was like, no, he's Irish and you're Scottish.
Oh.
And she was like, no, I lived in Scotland. I am Irish. That's my brother. And they were all laughing and going, oh my God, I can't believe that's your brother, you know? Right? Their boss sends an email. Yeah? Oh, stop speaking in the office. Stop communicating. It's great that you're all bonding, but just stop talking in the office. It's work time. It's like, no, you dumb. That's the problem with the workplace.
This is what I mean.
You don't stop your staff. Why do you insist on clipping your staff's wings? You got them bonding. You got them communicating. Create a bit of camaraderie. You're preventing it.
But this is.
But my sister was like, no, my boss is cool. She's obviously been told from above.
This is what I realize that when people, it's like school.
And you can't fire her for that.
Can I speak? No.
I've tried 3 times. Go make sure she doesn't get fired for that. You know how these get on.
No, she. It's like school. They try and treat it like school.
Yeah, I know, it's pathetic.
Oh, I went to a driving course. Remember I got stopped by the police. Yeah.
Yeah.
Lane hogging.
Oh, Jesus Christ! Yeah.
They sent me to this course. Yeah. So I go in there now. I'm ill. I still went when I'm ill. Lovely people, but they just...
What, who?
All right, there was a guy at the front, yeah. He had...
like the teacher or who?
Yeah, the teacher guy,
right,
yeah.
Okay.
He had like purple hair, yeah.
Okay.
Like long purple hair.
Oh my God, like a punk.
Yeah, like long purple hair, like a goatee. And it wasn't bright purple, yeah. It was like dark purple. But when the light hit the front...
That's how you can tell it was purple. You can see the bit. What did it look like? Brown then?
No, it looked like black.
But you dyed it purple.
A tinge.
or they didn't have any black dye.
Yeah.
If I use enough of this purple one, it'll make it black.
From the squid.
No. Oh my God.
Anyway, he's talking to the class. He's talking that now. I'll give you honest. It was a lot of old people in there.
Yeah.
Black people, white people.
Yeah. People have just been done out by the police.
Yeah. And what amazed me is that these people just they just acted like school kids. It was amazing to me. Like they kept on asking questions and trying making jokes. I'm like, I'm sick here. I'm like, shut the up so I can go home. Yeah, they're making jokes. Oh, what the South Circular isn't a normal road, is it? Is it getting so much trouble? I'm like, just shut up. And I'm like, but
But this is exciting for them.
It amazed me, and they were making jokes and trying to, and I was just like, it amazed me how quickly they just went to children. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
Like,
All
with
it
an
needs to do is put them in a classroom with a
authority.
teacher at the front.
Yeah, with an authority figure.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I understand how countries have a single person as a king when you've got people like this in the like. Not. I don't mean anything bad about them. Like, they're not bad people.
Yeah.
But they just defer to this person.
Oh, you're in charge here.
You're in charge, and like,
And I've been told to be here.
and he was laughing along. I'm like, bro, you must have heard this every time. Like,
He was laughing along.
yeah,
Yeah, because he's getting paid. Yeah, keep the jokes coming.
yeah.
You're making my day go quicker.
And it's just, and I just feel like
If only you could make my hair go darker.
I was looking at him like, I was like, you can tell he's an old guy.
Yeah.
But he's got long hair.
Yeah, I know. He's trying to relive his youth.
Yeah. I want to illustrate. He's a nice guy.
No, that's he's trying to get the best of both worlds.
Yeah.
I'll dye it dark purple. So in serious situations, people won't notice.
I'll take it back.
But when the fluorescent light hits it.
No. I'm one of you.
Yeah.
Dark, what's that song? Dark, too late.
Get it time.
Dark, too late.
My way.
You're too late.
My way. Oh my god. That's my way. Oh my god.
No, we gotta get out of here, man.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna die.
That is classical.
I'm unwell, man.
Classical, man. That is a brilliant
guys,
shout.
Listen, guys, you're gonna, just spend the time with us, man. You can listen to us while you're at work, and you can laugh.
And if your boss telling you to quieten down in the office.
Yeah, listen to us.
Turn it up and listen to us.
Yeah.
Turn it up. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah! All right, listen, guys. Sign up to the Patreon. Support
Sign up
us.
to Patreon.
Support us if you enjoy us, man. Chuck us a couple of pennies, man.
Yeah, we're struggling here.
Come on, I'm sick.
Yeah, you could have died.
Okay, but listen, we'll catch you next time. I want to say one last thing. Shut up,
my way.
Guys, it's been Luke and B.
Talking shit.
Take care, guys.
That made me laugh.